Everybody, Dawn McGee, your nutrition evangelist here. I put the fun back into being healthy. I love to work with women who have decided that it is time to make their health a priority and they need a little help getting started and a guide on their journey. All month long during July, we have been talking about self care. What is self care? How self care is not selfish? What to do? And self care is a really large topic. And so it can be overwhelming for people to say, "Yeah, I'm good with my self-care," or "I'm not good with my self-care and I have absolutely no idea where to start." So what I'm going to do today is share with you the nitty-gritty details of what I've been doing lately for my self-care and how I look at it. Not that you should do the same because everybody is an individual, but it may give you, by way of example, a little perspective on how I look at it and might give you some ideas for how you can look at it. So, what do I do for self care? My self care takes on many shapes and forms. I got a massage last week, which, boy, I have been missing over the last year and a half. And it was great, and I need to do that more often. I used to be a monthly massage kind of girl, and I need to get back onto that schedule. My body definitely misses that. I have increased some of my stretching because I've been working through this shoulder thing, and you've got to balance the stretching with the strengthening and the other activities. Otherwise, it just tends to cascade in the wrong direction. And so, as much as I want to work on my strength and all of the good stuff that comes along with that, I realize that I have to pull back a little bit and spend a little bit more time stretching. And so for me, that's a huge part of self care because um, otherwise I'm going to be in discomfort and even some pain, right? So those are two things that I've been doing. One of the other things I've been doing is looking at what else I can do for my internal health. I have a really good, solid macro balance with the food that I eat right now. We do locally delivered eggs and meat. We do locally delivered fish weekly. We are very careful about the quality of the produce that we bring in and eat. And I've been reading about nitric oxide and how important that is for our bodies to help improve circulation. And gosh, circulation is everything. You know, the blood flows to your body, it flows to your brain, it flows to your heart, it flows to your lungs, it flows to your muscles. So it is everything. All of the other things that I enjoy doing, my strength training, my Peloton, my pickleball, my volleyball, my walks, all of that depend on my body having good circulation so the nutrients get to where they want to go. And so, one of the things that I've started doing recently is increasing some of the supplements that I take that will help my body with nitric oxide production. It's also the precursors are found in green leafy vegetables and root plants. So anything that is nitrate rich, nitrate, not the nitrites that we try to avoid in the processed meat, but nitrates, helps your body produce nitric oxide, which helps improve your circulation. Um, so I love spinach, and I actually do like kale as well. So green leafy vegetables, great. Root vegetables, not as much at this time of year. Right now, I'm eating lots of berries and fruits and whatnot. So I'm thinking, okay, I need to maybe add a little bit more to my diet so that I can increase my nitric oxide. And so those are some of the things that I'm thinking about, right? So if we look at the general categories of things that I just talked about, I talked about massage, which we think of as sort of the traditional self-care. Oh, and I got a manicure because we're going on vacation, and I always love to, you know, have a pop of color before we go. So, the massage, the manicure, very traditional self care. Um, Looking at how I'm taking care of my body, stretching more. A little bit less traditional, but super important to me for the things that I want to do in my life. And then the food, the intake. How am I, keeping my internal body health by the foods and supplements that I'm taking? So there we go. Eat, move, and recharge. The same things that I talk about all the time in my platform, the things that we talk about all the time in my VIP group. If you'd love to learn more, I would love to have you come join us. We've got lots of other great information, juicy information that we share in that group. And so when I get back from vacation in a couple of weeks, keep an ear out because I will be offering some amazing specials leading into some of the changes we're going to make next year. So I hope that you'll join us. We're going to be on a very exciting ride. And stay tuned for more information about how you can be your very best self. If you have questions about anything that I shared today in the realm of self care, please don't hesitate to tag me. I'm always happy to help. In the meantime, what I hope for you, as always, is that you live a life you love without being hungry, feeling deprived, or giving up your glass of wine with dinner. Until next week.